Bonjour à tous! Let's learn how to swear like a French person because let's be honest, swearing is a natural part of every language and French is no exception. Learning swear words can give you insight into the culture, humor and even emotions of French speakers.
Nom de Dieu, de putain de bordel de merde de saloperie de connard d'enculé de ta mère.
But of course, it's important to know when and where to use them because trust me, dropping putain in a business meeting isn't going to impress anyone. So in this video, we'll take a closer look at French swear words ranging from mild and playful to the most explicit expressions. I'll also show you how to use them or avoid them so you can then swear like a true French person without causing a scandal. Let's get started. So let's start with the softer side of French swearing, perfect for those oops moments when you drop something or stub your toe. These expressions are fun and won't get you into any trouble, and even little kids can use them. The first one is mince. It's a polite way to say dart. It's like the French equivalent of oopsie.
Mince, j'ai oublié de tirer la chasse d'eau.
Note that mince primarily means thin or slim, so you could even say something like cette fille est mince. Next up we have zut. So this one is super harmless and it sounds cute. It's like saying shoot or darn. For instance, zut, on va être en retard.
Ah, zut, y a toujours la queue.
Then we have purée. So this one is also super cute. It actually means mashed potatoes. What it really means is shoot. It is similar to sugar or fudge. For instance, purée, tu m'as fait peur. Okay, so last cute one before we move on to bad words. Punaise. So punaise is like saying dang it or damn it, and turns out it's Homer's favorite word in The Simpsons.
Punaise, Maggie, tu parles!
But did you know that punaise also means thumbtack and even sting bug? How versatile! For instance, punaise, il a encore raté le bus. Now we're turning up the heat a little bit with expressions that are a bit stronger but still relatively tame. Bon sang. So bon sang literally means good blood, and it's like saying for crying out loud. It's usually used by older people nowadays. For instance, bon sang, arrête ça tout de suite. Next up we have nom de Dieu, which literally means name of God, and it's used to express frustration like for God's sake. For instance, nom de Dieu, tu vas te taire? Next we have nom d'un chien. So this one's fun. It means name of a dog, but it's used like bloody hell.
Oh, nom d'un chien!
For instance, nom d'un chien, ça fait super mal. Next up we have merde. Okay, so this is probably the most famous French swear word.
Merde! Merde!
It means shit and can be used for anything from frustration to surprise. For instance, merde, il est tombé.
Merde.
And believe it or not, but some people actually say merde to wish someone good luck. It's like saying break a leg in English. So if you have a friend who is about to take an exam, you could say c'est aujourd'hui ton examen? Merde. So you will hear merde a lot in French. It's like the go-to word for everything. And it can even be used to describe something, just like in this clip for instance.
Je suis agent d'entretien au Louvre.
C'est un bon job de merde, ça.
So in this context, it's used to describe a shitty job. And by the way, if you're wondering what this amazing tool is, it's Free@You. Free@You is a language learning app that teaches you French through authentic content just like the clip you just saw. Every video comes with interactive subtitles so you can click on any word or phrase to see its meaning, hear its pronunciation, and watch video examples of native speakers use the vocab in real-life contexts. Plus, you get personalized quizzes to help you remember everything. But that's not all. If you love watching French shows like Lupin on Netflix, you can also use the Free@You Chrome extension to turn any subtitled content on Netflix and YouTube into a fully interactive learning experience. Just click on words to get instant translations and even explanations without having to leave the video. You can even save new words to your Free@You account and review them later, or import your favorite YouTube videos to learn on the go. By the way, what Netflix show would you like to learn French with? Comment below to get a chance of winning 1 year of Free@You for free. You can also click on the link in the description to check it out with a free trial. Alright, it's time to get explicit. These swear words are very common in French, but be careful, they can shock. Bordel. So originally, bordel referred to a brothel, and the meaning is still understood nowadays, but it's not the most common used in everyday language. It is often used as a swear word, similar to damn it, bloody hell, or even shit. For example, you could say, Bordel, j'ai encore oublié mes clés. Bordel can also mean a big mess or chaos, both literally and figuratively. For instance, you could say, c'est le bordel dans ta chambre.
Je vais foutre le bordel!
Oh putain!
Ah, the iconic putain. So putain literally means whore, but French people use it all the time like fuck, even to exaggerate. For instance, if you hear c'était une putain de soirée, it means it was a fucking great night. Another example, putain c'est fou tout ce monde.
Wait. That's putain.
Note that you can also hear it shortened like tin. For instance, tin c'est pas possible. Now you can also combine putain and merde to get putain de merde. So this literally means horror of shit, but what it really means is fucking shit, fucking hell.
Oh putain de merde.
For instance, putain de merde, on va galérer à trouver une place. You can also combine bordel and merde to get bordel de merde.
Du bordel de merde!
And bordel de merde is similar to god damn it or for fuck's sake. This is perfect for chaotic situations.
Bordel de merde.
For instance, you could say, bordel de merde, tu vas m'écouter, oui? Now you know what, let's combine all of this so we can get putain de bordel de merde, which is something you may hear when someone is very, very frustrated or shocked or even pissed off.
Putain de bordel de merde.
Now let's talk about the comments, the things you can say to another person when you've had enough. These phrases are often used to shut someone down or to tell them to leave you alone. But be careful, some of these phrases can be pretty harsh, so you'll want to save them for moments when you're very frustrated or angry. Ferme-la. So, simple and effective way to say shut it or shut up. For instance, ferme-la, je ne t'ai rien demandé. Ferme ta gueule. So this one is much ruder, it means shut your mouth. Use with caution, but if you do want to spice things up, you could say ferme ta putain de gueule, but then be ready for a fight. For example, ferme ta gueule, tu dis n'importe quoi.
Ferme ta gueule, ferme ta gueule.
You may even hear the shortened version, which is ta gueule and has the same meaning.
Ta gueule!
Dégage. Dégage means get lost or move. It's simple and direct. For instance, you could say dégage, tu es dans le chemin.
Dégage-toi!
A step further, we have casse-toi. Casse-toi means get out of here or even fuck off. For example, casse-toi, j'en ai marre.
So you have nothing. Casse-toi.
Now, if you need to show you don't care, the following phrases scream whatever, I don't care, which can be pretty useful. Je m'en fous. So, je m'en fous simply means I don't care. It's informal and very casual. For instance, je m'en fous, j'y vais quand même.
Je m'en fous totalement.
Then we have j'en ai rien à foutre. So this one is stronger than je m'en fous. It is pretty vulgar, so careful if you want to use it. For example, j'en ai rien à foutre de ton problème.
J'en ai rien à foutre.
Je m'en branle. Alright, so this one is even more vulgar and it's far from being elegant. It actually means I wank about it, so it's not for the faint-hearted. It is similar to I don't give a fuck. For example, je m'en branle de ton opinion.
Figure-toi que je m'en branle, moi, de ton traité.
In the same vibe, we have je m'en bats les couilles, which literally translates to I slap my balls over it.
Je m'en bats les couilles. Si on gagne, c'est ça.
It's crude but effective and it's similar again to I don't give a fuck. For instance, you could say je m'en bats les couilles, c'est pas mon problème.
M'en bats les couilles. M'en bats les couilles.
Alright, you know what? I think you're ready to enter the dark side. These phrases are powerful and vulgar, so they should be used sparingly and with caution. They convey anger, frustration, or outright offense, making them best suited for informal and heated situations. Tu m'emmerdes. So this one is derived from merde and it means you're pissing me off. It's a direct and informal way to tell someone that they're bothering you.
Mais tu m'emmerdes.
For example, you could say tu m'emmerdes avec tes histoires. Tu me fais chier. So this one literally means you make me shit, but what it really means is you're annoying the hell out of me. For example, arrête, tu me fais chier.
Tu nous fais chier, voilà.
Tu me casses les couilles. So this phrase is an exaggerated way of saying that someone is bothering you or exhausting you. The literal translation would be you're breaking my balls.
Elle nous casse les couilles, là!
Les couilles is vulgar slang for testicles, so it's not polite language. The equivalent in English would be you're busting my balls or simply you're pissing me off. For example, arrête de parler, tu me casses les couilles. C'est casse-couille, so this literally means it's ball breaking, but the equivalent in English would be it's a pain in the ass.
Marseille, putain, c'est casse-couille.
This is a variation of the previous phrase, and this time it's used to describe a situation, a task, or a person that is exceptionally annoying. For instance, you could say, ce mec est vraiment casse-couille. Next up, we have connard or connasse. Connard is the masculine version and it can be translated to asshole, jerk, or dumbass.
Connard! Connard!
Connasse is the feminine version and it pretty much means the same thing. It can be translated to bitch, but also asshole or even stupid cow.
Espèce de connasse.
They are both derived from con, which is a vulgar term for idiot or literally a crude word for female anatomy. For example, ce connard m'a coupé la route. Then we have salaud or salope. So these are very strong insults. Salaud is the masculine version and it's similar to scumbag or bastard.
Je suis un salaud, chérie, tu as raison.
Salope is the feminine version and for some reason it sounds much ruder than the masculine version.
Salope.
It is the equivalent of bitch and even slut. For example, quelle salope, elle l'a trompé. Va te faire foutre. This is one of the strongest insults in French. This phrase is incredibly vulgar and aggressive. It literally means go do yourself.
Va te faire foutre.
Note that foutre is a verb that is often tied to swearing. For example, va te faire foutre et laisse-moi tranquille. Then we have enculé. So this is one of the strongest and most offensive swear word in French. Its equivalent would be fucker or motherfucker.
Enculé!
Be careful because this word is very vulgar and can easily cause offense. It's typically used in moments of intense anger or to insult someone very deeply. Avoid using it unless you're in a very heated argument, and even then maybe don't. For example, espèce d'enculé. Now for the curious among you, yes, there are plenty of colorful expressions derived from enculé. But I'm not going to dive into those in this video because you know what, some things are better left unexplored. French swear words are everywhere, but knowing them is only the first step. Knowing how to use them wisely is what matters. And what better way to hear them in action than by watching authentic French series? Check out this next video on the 10 best French Netflix series to watch right now and keep immersing yourself in the language.